The other one that really made a lot of news in the top 5, Oakland Raiders going Clelin Ferrell, however you'd like to say it. I was told to say Ferrell by the Clemson SID at the Cotton Bowl.
I think you should go with that.
I'm going Ferrell. I've got a number of thoughts about that one. Let's start with your reaction to that pick.
Yeah, my reaction, I mean, my jaw dropped a little. I was not expecting that. I thought they would go and Ed Oliver just because he's such a phenomenal specimen and clearly was one of the best specimens in the draft for my money, and I think a lot of people's money. The Clelin Ferrell, I think, has no business being the 4th pick of the draft. I mean, he's the 3rd best lineman on his own damn college team. That's what I would have looked at. Now, there's a lot of positive about Clelin Ferrell. What I think my biggest issue is at the pick number 4 is I don't think his ceiling is anything special. But I'll say where the beauty of Clelin Ferrell is I think his floor is very high, too. I don't think there's a bust factor. I think out of, like, the worst Oakland gets out of Clelin Ferrell going forward is like an 8-year starter at defensive end. So it was safe as far as that's concerned. I mean, if you told me, you know, L.J. Collier, who got drafted at, what was that, 29 by the Seattle Seahawks, or Clelin Ferrell, I mean, I probably would have gave the edge to L.J. Collier as the true pass rusher off the edge. I really would have. There's a reason Clelin Ferrell didn't run the 40 or do the vertical jump at the combine or do any of that, because it's not that good. He's not that explosive. You know, got some twitchiness to him. Plays extremely hard, has no weakness to his game.
Averaged over a tackle for loss per game for 4 years.
And I get that. Now, and also I'm going to give some of that to the fact that teams were more concerned about the 2 big in the middle with Wilkins and Lawrence, so it made some favorable matchups for him. But I think this is the beauty of what Oakland did. I think Oakland got 3 really good football players and addressed 3 big-time needs. And I don't know if they could have orchestrated getting an edge guy and the running back and the safety any other way than the way they did it. So if they felt like, okay, we can get all 3 this way, and okay, we might overdraft a Clelin Ferrell, but we like him and he's going to start for us, then I got no problem with that. I mean, like I said, it's a little high for me, but at the same time, man, he is going to be a starting really good defense end for them. They get, you know, a guy that I've been calling Alvin Kamara and Josh Jacobs, and it's very important to John Gruden, his offense, to have that guy that can not only run between the tackles, but, you know, John loves 72 scat halfback choice.
Which one is
72 scat halfback choice. Back's going to be offset, and the play is all about the running back reading the coverage. And if it's, you know, zone, sit down. If it's man with inside leverage, break out. If it's man with outside leverage, break in. And he wants guys that can do that. Or, oh, it's 3rd down, my running back, get in the slot, Le'Veon Bell style, Alvin Kamara style, and run a real receiver route. Jacobs could do all those things, so that's awesome for Gruden, his offense, and Jacobs is an awesome player. And then the kid Jonathan Abram at safety, I mean, is a killer.
Stud,
He's killer, perfect Raider. I mean, he, like Gruden, should just wear a patch on his eye when he walks around, because he is no nonsense, going to knock your head off. It's going to bring an attitude to that team, and they needed safety help, and he's perfect for that.
So backing up to number 4, and like everyone, I had a lot of thoughts and reactions to that pick because it was so unexpected when the first 3 picks were not expected. So follow me here. About a month ago, I was talking to a GM who had a pick lower in the first round, bottom half of the first round. Ask him how he felt about it. He's like, you know what? I'd rather be here than in the top 5. I don't want a top 5 pick. And I was like, why would you not want a top 5 pick in this draft with all the talent? And he goes, here's why. The top 3 guys, no matter what you need, just grades, Murray, Bosa, and Williams, they are so much better than 4, say, through 24. That if you get one of those 3 guys, awesome. You're high-fiving. You're super excited. He goes, after that, I don't really know that much of a difference between my 4th best player and my 24th. So
I think it's a very, I mean,
go to what they did. I mean, I think knowing Mike Mayock as well as I know him, I think, just like you said, there's no such thing as safe in the draft, but I wanted somebody that I know he loves football. Always going to practice hard. At the very least, he's going to be a really good player.
Exactly right.
Now, maybe Josh Allen will be a home run. Maybe Ed Oliver will be a Hall of Famer. But there's also a miss factor with those
doubt
guys.
about that, yes.
I haven't talked to Mike for a while. But I think he thought this is a guy who's going to be great in the building. And if nothing else, is going to be a really good player.
Yeah, I think that's probably the logic. Exactly right. He was a can't-miss prospect a little bit. There was no negative part of him. Also, I think, you said it, the attitude of Clelin Ferrell can bring to the team, the work ethic. I mean, phenomenal story. And what else you're going to have to do with that pick right there? You're going to have to deal with the pressure of a Khalil Mack. I mean, that's just going to go simpatico right there.
Different kinds of players.
Different kind of player. Not even fair to compare Clelin Ferrell to him. Really not. But that's just going to be the nature of it because they traded away the 5th pick of the draft, Khalil Mack, who's on a Hall of Fame arc, and now they got the 4th pick in Clelin Ferrell. And Raider fans are going to go, is this guy as good as Khalil Mack? And that's what he's going to have to deal with. And I think he's the type of personality that can handle all that crap as well.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.